Freaking toad, dude. Look how fat that thing is. Woo! What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Schmidt Fishing. I've been out here all morning fishing, and I've only managed to catch, I think, 2. It's definitely end of the tough summer pattern. Just hard to, I always struggle when it gets this hot out during the summer. It's just hard for me to find the fish. I'm just not that good when it comes to these hot weather months. At any rate, yeah, I've been out here all morning. We're just kind of floating along here, and I figured it'd be a good time to take a little break and do a little walk through the boat now that we got it full of gear. And I'm not catching any fish, so we might as well do a quick little walkthrough now that I've got it full of gear. And it's like what I would normally carry day to day. Even when we're doing a tournament, I usually carry the same amount of gear either way. So let's start the old walkthrough. So in the tackle compartment, these are all 3700 series, whatever random brands. There are some 3700 series that will fit this way. Most of them won't though. Most of them, so I just stack them like this. Pretty much this is where I keep everything. I got everything labeled. I don't know if you can see it, but everything's labeled, so I'm somewhat efficient when I get out on the water. You know, everything is organized to a certain extent. I got my plastics up there that are still in the bag and a tote up there. I got a spinnerbait container there. Just a random bag of plastics there. That's a full bag full of random Senkos. And then along the sides here, there's some smaller storage boxes with just some other, I got flukes, spinnerbaits, little other random bits and bobs. And then this little area here I just use as a trash can. You can see I downed a monster this morning. And then I use these little shelves here for baits that I tie, like that I take off throughout the day, and they usually stay right there on the shelf. Usually works out pretty good. But yeah, and then here is I got a little container. It's suction cup mounted, and I keep all my dyes, some real oil, some line conditioner, you know, just the basic stuff. And that about takes care of it for the center. I know a lot of people organize and everything, their center compartment a lot different, but that's just the way I do it, and it seems to work. Then we got the rod locker. Right now that's pretty much every rod I own. I don't know why my trolling motor decides to come off spot lock. Just have a bad GPS signal or something. Let's give that a whirl. So that's the rod locker check, center compartment check. Here, cooler. Looks like I got a Gatorade left, that's good. I love that cooler. Comes in real handy. And so this compartment is basically where I just keep a little bit of everything. I got extra hats, I got the GoPro case, a pair of goggles when it's really cold in the morning. I got some rain gear, stuff back in behind. This here, I think, yeah, this has just got a bunch of fishing line in it. And then I got my oar, throwable, which is in a good spot, nice and buried, so I have to get to it quick. Makes sense. I got an extra pair of socks. Looks like I got a towel. Just a little bit of everything. Got a stocking hat. You never know what you're gonna need out on the water. But that compartment here, it'll hold all kinds of junk, as you just seen. I just stuff it full.
That's what she said.
That pretty much takes care of the front. Like I say, I know a lot of people carry a lot more tackle than me, but this is basically all I've got. If I can't figure out how to catch fish on what I've got in here, then I just suck at fishing. And yeah, like today, where I suck. So again, like I mentioned in my last video, it's kind of the same, about the same amount of stuff that's in there. Wallet, phone, you name it. And one thing I do like that I created was a place to hang my coal tags. They're extremely accessible, and they're just mounted on an O-ring here. I said that in my last video as well, but yeah, like I said, it's super simple. Boom, click it off, and now I got it ready to go. Pull the fish, lock it back down, it's done. Keeps them out of the way. So this compartment, again, more random stuff. Got some towels for when I wipe the boat down when I get off the water. The dock line. I got 2 kits of medical kits, just in case you need them. Again, there's a bunch of bag of combos. Score. Didn't know those were in there. Oh, there's also a jump starter for if you ever need a jump start. I always keep one in here. Make sure it's charged. I know my boat has that auto jump start type feature if I ever get in a situation, but at least I got another backup in case all the batteries are dead. Just peace of mind, I guess. All right, so this compartment, I got some Slick Mist, which I love. No affiliation whatsoever, but it's what I buy, and it works great as a good wipe down when you get off the water. Oh, and it smells good too. This thing's a piece of junk. I don't recommend this. Swivel Ease, I believe, is the brand. These things get all tore up and junked out in like no time. But it came with the boat when I bought it, so I just need to get that replaced with Motor Mate or whatever that other brand is that works really well. So, yep, that's it. And then weigh-in bag. The orange tote there is full of tools. I keep a little bit of everything in there. Pliers, screwdrivers, zip ties, wire nuts, electrical tape, just a little bit of everything that I think I might possibly need while I'm out in the water. And here I got some more sprays, some more Slick Mist, some 303. This, if you're a Ranger owner, you know that those black plastic pieces over here and then all those over there, those are notorious for getting sun faded and turning gray. I use the 303 spray on all the black plastic pieces over there and over there, and so far it seemed to keep the plastic from fading. And like I say, if you're a Ranger boat owner with the bass boat, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, then you just don't really care that it fades. At any rate, extra koozie, weigh beam for when you're trying to weigh fish, figure out which one's bigger. I don't ever use it. I use a scale that's much more accurate. Here's some, what is this? Water spot remover, apparently. Forgot I had that. It did seem to work. I think I used that on my outboard, my lower unit area that kind of started getting chalky and just some really bad water spots. It's kind of like a vinegar base, I think is what it is. It seemed to work okay. I just had to apply it a lot and scrub it quite a bit, but it did come off. It did work. So, put everything back in there. Oh, and I also have some G-Juice, which, if you don't know what this is, it's basically it's a live well treatment. It has I don't know what's in it, but it's supposed to help the slime coat of the bass, and it's supposed to keep the fish calm while they're in the live well. So, I'm not sure if it is effective or not, but I use it just because I like to try to keep the fish as healthy as possible. So that pretty much wraps up that storage container. Back compartment is really empty, just batteries, like the last video, nothing in there. I know some people have totes that kind of fit along the lip here and here, and what I heard was like the family style size of hamburgers at Walmart, like that comes in like the big white tub. I heard that will actually fit in this spot perfect and just kind of sit here. And I haven't tried that, but I think I might do that, and then I can put a few more tools or just stuff that I need to get to right away. I think that's a pretty good idea. We're gonna give it a shot and see if that actually does fit there. We'll keep you updated on that, whether or not it works. All in all, that's a quick little rundown. I try to keep the boat as organized as possible. Some of these back compartments and the compartment up there, I don't really care how organized they are, but at least I try to keep my tackle in my center box as organized as I can be. That way when you're on the water in a tournament, when you're out here just fishing for fun, it don't matter, but when you're in a tournament, you know, you want to be
as efficient as you can. Every little minute adds up, especially when you can't catch them like me today. It's always good to know where all your gear is and what your baits and where your baits are and everything like that. So, well, here's the old, always keep my YOLO stick plugged in back there. The net, I usually keep the net in here. When I'm not fishing, I just throw the net in there and it fits in there perfect. So that's when I'm going down the road, I just throw it there. When I get out, get ready for the day, get the rods out, I just throw the net down here on the floor. I don't really ever use it for the most part unless I'm in a tournament. And then of course I'll use it if I need to. It's a pretty quick little walkthrough, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Yeah, I haven't been out filming a whole lot lately. Just been busy. Got a lot of stuff in the works. I've been working on my new logo to try to get a kind of a brand going. So that way when you see that logo, you can associate it with my channel and my content. When you guys see that logo, you know that it's a video of mine and it's not just a random person out fishing on the water. At least it's what we've been working on, and we've got a lot of other exciting news coming up. We got some more tournaments coming up and a huge announcement that my wife and I are going to announce here maybe in the next few videos. So make sure that you guys subscribe. I appreciate all the support. You guys are legends. We'll see you on the water.